Our next story looks at a program serving individuals with mental illness.
My name is Dennis Griffin. I'm a DMH investigations manager. Worked for the department for 25 years. Been working in investigations for the last 20 years. Been the investigations manager for the last 10. Our job is to collect, organize, and to report the facts. Determining what it is that we need to know, and then being able to go forward and collect that information and distinguish what's accurate from what's not accurate. Hey, how you doing?
Good, good, good. When did you get the call?
Just heard about it last night.
Yeah, have you spoken with the victim yet?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you about, how... In this particular case, the client is a young man who was homeless, living on the streets. He was picked up by the police. He was brought into an emergency room, was given a psychiatric assessment, and it was determined that he was appropriate for admission to a psychiatric inpatient unit. Shortly after admission, he was observed by one of the staff bringing a juice bottle into his room. There are rules against that at the facility for very good reasons. It certainly can be a health violation, can attract insects or rodents or what have you. Certainly, staff are there to enforce the procedures, the policies, the rules on the unit, but that is always to be done in as dignified and respectful a manner as possible and with the least restriction and the least amount of force that is necessary.
Just a minute. It's David. I'm on staff. Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had someone say on the staff that you had some OJ that you brought in here.
Who told you that? Who said I had some OJ?
It's not important. I just want it.
Hey, who told you I brought that on?
It doesn't really matter now, does it? I just want to just have it.
Yeah,
so
I
I
didn't bring any orange juice in here, man. I don't have any orange juice.
Don't lie to me. I'd like it back. You could be punished for this. I'll take away your smoking rights, your privileges, your day passes.
You don't even know if I have
Where
anything.
it became clearly inappropriate was when the staff person decided to conduct a search of the room on his own. It's a very provocative intervention, and subsequently moved to continue the search of the room when the client clearly objected and clearly began to obstruct the process.
But it's just that somebody told me I can bring it in. That's why I asked you.
Nobody told you that. Are you lying to me again?
Are
you lying to me again?
I know I can bring it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that another lie
I know,
too?
but somebody told me I can bring it in.
Someone told you you could bring it in here, huh? Someone told you? Who told you? Come on, lie to me more.
I know my rights, man.
Come on.
Don't push me. Look, I know my rights.
You know your rights? Your rights just changed.
Really, before you would initiate physical contact with someone, it would be appropriate to reestablish what we call a body buffer zone, where you're respecting the interpersonal distance between two people, and before closing that distance, you make sure that the individual understands that you don't intend to harm them.
Little idiot.
Get your hands off me, man. Don't touch me.
Don't touch you.
No.
Oh, I can't touch you?
You're not supposed to put your hands
While the client was on the floor, he sustained some serious injuries, a broken nose, fracture of the orbital ridge, lacerations, a black eye. Another staff person on the unit observed the staff person shortly thereafter leaving the room, then witnessed the client staggering out of the room, obviously injured. The client was taken to the emergency room for treatment, where the nature of his injuries was determined. The matter was reported by the supervisor to the Disabled Persons Protection Commission. There it went to the State Police Detective Unit that is attached to the DPPC. If one believes that a crime has been committed, then certainly the police should be notified. 911 should be called. An immediate report should be made so that an immediate investigation can commence.
The case you've just seen presents a man who was physically assaulted. What could have been done differently? What can you learn from this story? How can you improve your listening and reporting skills? Why can reporting abuse be so difficult?